22nd. It's 1:15. We are here today to connect on the topics of concerning families, children, and where we as mothers we can do as parents, as teachers, to support our children, especially at a time like this where it's been very difficult for all of us, but specifically for our children. I want to bring up the topic today to support parents that have children that are depressed, that are having difficult times expressing themselves. And there's a lot going on. I've heard from many parents that children are committing suicidal, and really expressing their pain through closing in, not communicating, and having depression, anxiety. So, what the topic I want to talk to today is to support these parents, support these children, and support people that want to support somebody that is in need. The most important thing that happens, parents are really surprised in finding out that their children are having serious problems. And of course, the tendency is to always think that there is not a solution to our problems. And so when the children feel that they can't really express the extent of their desperation and they're feeling let down and feeling that there's no an exit, it's very important that we keep that in mind so that we are willing to go deeper and deeper and deeper and um, open a space for them to express their feelings without judging them, without expressing in what they should be feeling instead of what they truly feel. Often it's very easy for parents to say, but you shouldn't feel in this way. This is what we're doing for you, and this is where your opportunity are, and you're very smart, and you're this, and like, I don't see where you're coming from. Like snap out of it. And when children feel that the parents don't understand them, and they don't even have the right to be in that space, it's very possible that they go even lower and down in their depression and their suicidal thoughts and attempts. So this is something that it's growing and it's happening. And so I really, this is a call out to all parents and teachers. And the fact is that the children are not outside playing with other children, having support from teachers, so that they can feel too much of that energy that makes them feel constricted, and they feel that sense of desperation. So because they need so much help at this moment, we need to be here for them, and we need to be a strong community and give them the space that they need for all the feelings to come through so that we can help them. So as always, I would like to invite you to go in meditation, to enter this space of our children, and it is also space always of our inner child. If there's something triggering in your inner child, allow it to come out, because say if you have children, they will always feel that. One thing that is happening also, children feel that parents are under so much pressure that they can't give more problems to the parents, and that perception keeps them locked in and then isolated, and then feeling lonely and feeling desperate and with no possibility of exit. So really, no matter what we are going through, just have that knowing that you need to be aware of your children are looking at you and they perceive reality through your lenses. So this is also for you. Okay, so I'm going to start with a song. To connect us to our grounding energy. Just breathe in and feel this energy of grounding. So the first thing that we need to do as mothers, as parents, and for our own inner sanity is really to ground ourselves. And since this meditation is targeted to help mothers with their children, really you can energetically ground your children. You can imagine their roots to be in their feet and to just go and um, spread underneath them. Of course, you have to do it yourself. And this is something that works for everyone. You know, if you are in your office and you're working with other people in the family and the energy is too electric and it's too um, harsh, one thing that you can do is to really ground yourself and feel your roots going very deep. Your children will always do what you do, not what you ask them to do or what you say, what you ask to be done, but they really unconsciously and willingly will do everything that you do. So if you ground yourself and you find yourself in that space of calmness, it takes some time to feel it. It takes the practice of feeling your roots going in and feeling safe in this planet, feeling safe. You can imagine a favorite tree, a place in nature, even on the beach, something that where you really are relaxing on the ground, receiving the sun rays, receiving, breathing in air, and really have that moment of I'm safe here in this planet, because this is what the major feeling going on, that we're not safe in this planet, and it's not true. We are safe in this planet because as on a soul level we are asked to be here and to be present. So our presence is actually very important. If we let go of these external influences, we can really achieve a beautiful space where each one of us is very important for the collective. Okay, so groundedness is very, very important. And after that, opening of the heart. So be very open your heart, so that even if you don't talk about important topics, even if you're doing routines, regular routines, chores in the house, but your open heart will allow the children to open their heart, because children are depressed and shocked by the events that are happening in our society, in the world. They tend to feel that there is no love, that there is only violence, there's corruption. Their heart closes because they perceive that that's where it is. But we know that it's much more than that. So the next thing is open your heart, ground yourself, and open your heart. So what the heart energy does, the heart energy clears dark thoughts, clears a pessimistic approach to the future, a pessimistic view of events. So we need to really get this heart to carry such a powerful energy radiation. The heart chakra can radiate so much energy for miles and miles. Like really, it's a energy doesn't have any limits. The heart chakra is the most powerful of all chakras in terms of capacity of expansion. So trust that your heart, full of love and attention towards your children, can be a strong catalyst in shifting things and shifting energies, even in your own energies of being overwhelmed, being overtaken by, having to deal with new situation. Take everything in your heart to have the ability to support your own energy field. Very good. So um, let's do some breathing exercises to get in touch with our body and with our feelings at the moment right now. So I invite you to close your eyes and focus on your point on your third eye, which is a point between your eyebrows, and go with your breath around, imagining you go around your head and fill up all your head up to the back of your skull, or where your vertebral brain is, and then just feel the expansion and exhale freely. Then again, breathe in and just feel that as you breathe up in your head, you open some frequency of colors, frequency of calmness. And higher you go and more rounded is your semicircle around your head, you will notice that your body opens up, it receives the energy, receives this breath that is life, this the prana of the breath. Just having no thoughts right now, just feel the breath, follow the breath. Be curious about what your body is doing. Like feel if you see the attention, if it goes in your when you're sitting, if you're a little heavier because you're grounding, and connect also the space in the neck behind, because this is where the vagus nerve is activated with this breathing, and so the parasympathetic system kicks in, and the sympathetic system they go into balance. So if it is a state of anxiety or state of overwhelm, when you touch the parasympathetic system, you come down. So the vagus nerve is very important to be activated in these cases. So just breathe in, close your eyes, breathe in intentionally up to the back of your neck, and then relax. You can even make a sound, like a sigh, and then breathe in again. So I invite you to keep doing this as I play is at a singing bowl. This singing bowl, it will take you a little deeper, so it's perfect to do in a topic like today and while you're breathing. So this energy, this song was really opening a nest of space of the inner world, and it was an invitation not to run away from feelings. You would wonder why to play a song that could make you even more sad. But the truth is, we are mistakenly thinking to get our children distracted from their own darkness, from their own feeling of depression, and to do something to pull them outside of that state, to distract the energy, to make to put music to dance, and to be more upbeat at the moment. These can have a counter effect because children can feel that they can fake it. They can appear the way that you want them to appear. Meanwhile, they are nurturing even more that darkness inside that it's chewing them, that's making them feel isolated and hopeless. When we create moments like this, when there's space for the sadness to be held and to be understood and to be just be present to it. And if we take minutes, just minutes, to be in that space within ourselves and with our children, you will be surprised how powerful it is to let it melt into something else. It can be anger sometimes. If your children look very angry and you don't understand why they are so angry, it's okay to do something to really talk to the anger. What is the need that's not being met that has created this anger? What is the need that's screaming inside? And maybe the need is full of sadness, it's full of abandonment. So uh, to create moments like this, it's really powerful and healing because we are not running away. We are sitting in what the feeling is. We are actually digging into the feeling. And as we dig into it and we contemplate on it, and we just honor it. It's not about having an answer. It's not about doing something special. Just to be present to that. You will be surprised how many lives we could save if we had a little bit more of these insights instead of always having tendency to create distraction, to put another uh, sport practice or another TV show or just another snack, instead of really sitting down and being in that space to understand what it is that is screaming inside. Then we do one more song. Still is another heart energy singing bowl. So this was the opening of the heart, releasing of the pessimism, releasing of the belief system that keeps us tied into darkness and expecting the worst, and not really appreciating. Actually impossible to appreciate where it's possible, because we become like single-minded and only emphasizing the isolation and the impossibility, the difficulties in the world. And children, unfortunately, are doing this in, without parents knowing. And really, this topic today is to stimulate parents to go a little deeper. Do not be contented with just to observe your child, what your child shows you, what he's doing, but really to look inside their eyes to see the true feelings. And when there's anger, then be aware to embrace it, do not repress it, do not suppress it, do not punish only, like really have a clear view of where this anger comes from. Because if anger at this time, if it's not approached, if we don't know what's underneath the anger, what is the need that's not being met, what is the belief system that's creating this tension, this unhappiness, then a lot of parents are experiencing, unfortunately, the loss of their children, or witnessing the children being very depressed and And this also happens to young people, not just children. And so we need to really protect our children, our youths, and it's the work we do at home is so important. The work that we do to keep them in our heart and for them to be in their heart is very important. So thank you so much for being here today. I hope you found this helpful. And if you would like to connect to more music like this one that I played for you today, you can either go to my website, donatellamontesante.com, and look for the sound healing, so singing pieces. Also, you can go in SoundCloud and this my channel, Donatella Montesante. There's also many free tracks, and every track it's very important to process. It's like a self healing session using the light language that comes through sound. And every track has a specific topic. It could be broken heart, it could be sadness, it could be the loss of someone. The energy is very targeted, so you can choose a song and do a session with yourself in using sound as medicine. So thank you so much for being with me here today. I'll see you on Sunday for Self Love Sunday at noon with Anatolia.